And that's been levered clear. Played back in. Gets good distance on it. And that is that. A game chock full of moments and talking points. It could have gone either way, but chose in the end to share it. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes. This is gone, that's a foul. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Burak Yilmaz. Milan will have a game plan here, Jim. What do you think it might be?
They have a tried and tested passing formula, Peter, that's very easy on the eye, with panache and punch.
No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Burak Yilmaz. It's a brilliant interception. Ronaldo shoots! It's there! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Burak Yilmaz. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Burak Yilmaz! Chance to break. Dembele looking to get on the end of this. Lovely bit of skill there. Must score! Mohamed Salah looking to break out here. Lucas Moura. And it's Yilmaz. Mohamed Salah. Burak Yilmaz. Up for the header! In it goes! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
PES United are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through wonderful passing and movement, and a real appetite to ensure it's reflected in their goal count.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
He's gone for it! It's a goal!
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Nice to get it forward quickly. Played into space out wide. And the counter is on. Whistle's gone, just offside.
Oh, it would have been fabulous had the timing matched the pass. Pity.
The Fry battles to win it back. Milan are experts at this stylish possession-based game.
Well, we're talking tiki-taka. A lot of short, crisp passing, and once the ball is lost, they quickly try to win it back.
Well, they can break here. It's a decent ball. Lozano crosses it in low. Lucas Moura. Burak Yilmaz. Mohamed Salah. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Well read, he sorted that out. Forward it goes. Now the counter. He's got away. Can he put it away? And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Alexandro. Lucas Moura has been found. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. There's the end of the first half. So one separating them.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So off we go once more. Conte. Alexandro. Now it's Christian. Has a swing at it! Goes for it! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Cristiano Ronaldo is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
The shot!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
And it's Lucas Moura. Kante. He's had a shot! They've done it! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Alexandro.
Milan have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break?
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Chance! Heads it! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Oh, maybe it was one of those moments when he just caught it too well.
Dembele is demanding it out wide. The Fry boots it to safety. Milan have it back and they can go again. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Over to the left. Good idea, just poorly executed. Robertson. Dembele. Gabriel Jesus goes for goal! And he just whacks it away. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? And it's Conte. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hits one! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage. Look, there are some very good headers of a ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery to give them a chance to go at this.
Repelled by the keeper. Alexandro. Burak Yilmaz. Can he score? It's anyone's ball. It's gone out for a throw-in. Gabriel Jesus displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back.
Hits one! And in it goes! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Milan get themselves back into contention. Shoots! And the ball's come out! Plenty waiting in the middle. Under. Plays it back. And he's cut it out.
Milan are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
He's left his man. And it's Bale. Nice touch. Kante to run onto it. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. That's great strength on the ball. Alexandro. Conte. Bami, and the finish! Same again, same outcome.
PES United really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Aubameyang. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Stefan de Vrij goes looking. The final whistle. Whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just
wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures.
Has a hit! He's delivered all right! And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really...
Cristiano Ronaldo! That is absolutely glorious! He's got himself a peach of a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Cuts it out. So his contractual situation is sorted. One less concern for the manager. Conte. Bale. Conte. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Auxerre will play a certain way here, Jim. What is that way?
They're a very mobile unit. Good players always on the move, which sparks reactions from the opposition to create little pockets of space.
Golovin. Kante tries to get it forward quickly. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Aimed long and direct. Aguero hits one! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Oh, smart save. He's straight offside.
I thought he might just get the benefit of any doubt then.
Conte. Aguero pushes it out wide. Conte. And it's Bale. Now it's Bale. And he's cut it out. Forward it goes. Mbappe. Conte. Out wide to the right.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Conte. He's got it, and can he finish? It's gone a long way up and away. Aubameyang. Conte.
About that chance that just went by, that left flank is an area the defence needs to be very wary of in light of recent games.
There's the end of the first half. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. Reflections on the first half?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Well, we're already into the second period.
PES United playing well with lots of opportunities.
He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Aguero. He's had a go! Looks to clip it, and the shot! Neymar. And the counter is on, and he's going long. A delightful ball, going through. He's gone for it! It's there!
Well, when 1 or 2 others were maybe a tad slow at restarting this game, then up steps a big character who was simply switched on and bright, and he sparked another advantage for his team at an important stage. It augurs well.
Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
So we have a breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Christian. Big chance! He scores! Ronaldo versus the keeper, and only one winner.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Now it's Aguero! And in it goes! And the comeback is complete!
PES United are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Boateng gets into the right position to intercept. Cristiano Ronaldo. Aubameyang. Little doubt, that is a foul. Koulibaly is now in the last chance saloon.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble. Lucas Moura really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
And it's Salah. Now it's Aubameyang. He's left his man. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Oh, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. He's through. He'll have a dig. That is some save from De Gea. Oh, the ball's come loose. Oh, really good feet from him. Aubameyang. Jerome Boateng. He's got away. Aubameyang. He's left his man. Crosses it. He's gone for it. And the lead stays intact, just.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. So it's going to be another corner.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Alexander-Arnold. It's Aubameyang. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Kante plays it forward. A real chance to break. Lucas Moura looks to dink one in.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Going through. Conte. Mane. Forward it goes. Chance to break. And he's shown him a clean. He's through. It's one. Aubameyang! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the effort he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. Can he put it away? It's in! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Auxerre. And that is that. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
PES United were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved to be the decisive area.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. He's had a go! It's gone a long way up and away. Now it's Aubameyang. And the finish! That is wayward.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
And it's been taken straight back. Whose ball? Who's going to get there? Kane. Kane! And he's there to make a great save.
Kane sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Now it's Aubameyang. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Sidibe gets his foot in there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. So a chance here, what can they make of it? Cristiano Ronaldo. Forward it goes. Guadalajara are a team you've seen play, Jim. What can you tell us?
They do prefer an element of caution, Peter, and get behind the ball in numbers, but those numbers have licence to be carefree once a breakaway is sprung.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo tries to get it forward quickly, and it's Kane. Aimed wide, he'd have done well to reach that. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Oscar. Managed to get it away. Vieira demonstrates his quality. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Ball's come loose and the chase is on. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Good clearance and very necessary. Oscar. Conte. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Out wide to the right. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Well read, they've been good at that. Thiago Silva does well to read it and intercepts. And it's Bale. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Plays it out to the flank. Whipped in. Take by the keeper, he's read that well. Mohamed Salah. Aubameyang. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe. Just brushed off the ball there. Stefan de Vrij. Thiago Silva. Very well to intervene. Mbappe, Richarlison, aimed long and direct. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Conte with a long pass. Big chance! And the ball's come out. Straight ball, and now the shot. Aubameyang hits it! Up he gets! He's delivered all right! However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Cristiano Ronaldo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
It's so often the case.
He's gone for it! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Bale. The breakthrough came in the final moments of the first period, and it's 1-0. And he's made certain that won't get through. Socrates sends it forward with interest. The referee brings the first half to a close. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
PES United merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Leading 1-0 at the break. The action has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Kane. And that has put paid to that for Pastathopoulos. And it's Kane. Thiago Silva does well there, alert. That had to be more accurate. Richarlison. Neymar. Now it's Aubameyang. Oscar. That's been won straight back.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
And it's Kane. Richarlison. Goalkeeper's ball. Bale. Bale. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Kane. Mbappe. Thiago Silva. Well positioned to make that interception. And it's Aubameyang. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And out to safety. Alexander-Arnold. Oscar pushes it out wide. He's through the middle. And Aubameyang! Goal! And this is getting better and better. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So that's 2 now without reply.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Fry goes looking. Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out to the right, and the counter is on. Now surely! Richarlison. Has got rid of that. Now the counter. Oh, it's Kante. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's Kante. Cradle. Lucas Moura. And he's there to hoof it away. Cristiano Ronaldo! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Cristiano Ronaldo is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Lucas Moura. Koulibaly with the slide tackle there. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Kane takes the long option. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Guadalajara just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Shoots! Cleared without complication. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Kane. Plays it out to the wing. Neymar. There's the ball in. And through to the goalkeeper. Lucas Moura. And it's Conte. Cradle. Cristiano Ronaldo. Kante gets it, and now what? Now it's Lucas Moura, and he's there to cut it out. He can get that clear. Cradle. And the referee brings it to a close. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance, and a result which is well deserved. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
What I most admire about this...
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. As you can see, we've already started here. Oscar plays it out to the wing. And it's Bale. For the opponents, anything? No, we're going for goal! They've scored!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much.
Has a pop! And that has been clubbed away. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Mohamed Salah. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Up he gets! Back of the net! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
So that's two now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Out towards the flank. Bale tries to get it forward quickly. It's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Mohamed Salah clips one through. Hamsik. Neymar. He hits it! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post! And it's Yilmaz. Nicely measured pass. Going through. Rossi boots it to safety. Hamsik. And here's the chance to counter. He's got away. Ball through needs to be good here. Fence has got rid of that.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Oscar.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more miss than hit.
Aubameyang. Here it comes. Great leap! They've scored! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Yilmaz pushes it out wide. Neymar. And it's Ziyech. It's a loose ball. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Breaks on here. It's a decent ball.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Conte.
Aguero.
Bale.
Robertson.
Aubameyang.
With Ziyech. And it's Neymar. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Mohamed Salah has got himself a free kick. Thiago Silva. Robertson. Now it's Aguero. And help's available out wide. Oscar. Now it's Aguero. And the half-time whistle goes. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2 goals to 1. Already up and running for the second half. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Salah. Romagnoli gets it back. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Mohamed Salah. Cut out in the nick of time. Tierney. Plays it forward. Hamsik. And it's Neymar. Deftly done. Boateng cuts it out. Robertson. Aguero. Oscar. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Aimed long and direct. That's a brilliant interception. Socrates, a scorer already in the game.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
And it's Bale. Now it's Aguero. Chant! He's gone for it! Really well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
And I'll tell you, the chest control was the key component there. That enabled the shot.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Lucas Moura. Ball forward. What does he try from here? De Rossi. Mertens takes control of it and he's on the move. for And that could be trouble. He's managed to get himself offside.
Yeah, and any dozy attackers, and that's what's going to happen. You need to stay alert with this defence.
For Manolas goes looking. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. He's made certain that won't get through. Conte done very well to intervene. Mertens. And it's Beckham. He's come loose. Kante did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep. That's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned. Beckham taking charge of the dead ball.
Well, the goalkeeper needs to have everything to his liking, and he's barking out the orders now.
It's broken loose. Neymar is desperately calling for it out wide. And he heaves it forward. Now the counter. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Is it in? Oh, he's managed to miss it.
Well, that's a real shame, because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
Conte. Koulibaly plays it out to the flank. It's Aubameyang. Looking to break out here. Lucas Moura. He's through the middle. Aguero. He'll have it in! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! What about that, Jim Beglin?
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserved to.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display. What a player.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. He's left his man. Dinks one in. Shot at goal! Forward it goes. Mertens. And the counter is on. He's picked him out. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Goalkeeper's ball. Lucas Moura. Lucas Moura. Aguero. That intervention was very necessary. Stefan de Vrij. Now it's Aguero. Koulibaly positions. It's Yilmaz! It's a goal! It is no contest. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of the match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just...
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. The action has already started.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
As for the opponents, anything noteworthy on the tactical front?
Well, quick two-touch football can be difficult to execute, but these players can take it to one-touch passing, and living with that is not easy.
Cristiano Ronaldo, he's through, now is he in? Up towards the flank. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. He's early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Lucas Moura, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo clips one through, and it's corner.
Cristiano Ronaldo is an obvious threat from set pieces. He needs special attention to stop him making a run.
The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Oh, that is a terrific save! Manolas. Aubameyang. And the weighted pass. It's a brilliant interception. And it's Griezmann. A real chance to break. Alexandro. Lucas Moura. Well, they can break here. Now it's Neymar going through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar collects the ball from behind. Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Down by a lack of accuracy. Now it's Griezmann. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Neymar ready to try one. Griezmann! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Alexandro. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Aubameyang. Cristiano Ronaldo. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And it's Alexandro. It's a loose ball. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Koulibaly. Forward it goes. Koulibaly cuts it out. Griezmann. And the counter is on. Hazard. Timely intervention. Boateng gets good distance on it. Conte. Now it's Aubameyang. Mohamed Salah. Here comes the corner. Up for a header! That's a half-decent try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Neymar. Cristiano, big chance! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Cristiano Ronaldo brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Alexander-Arnold.
And there's the end of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Griezmann.
This is very much a team that likes to play a stylish game that's centred around possession. A lot of their build-up play comprises of a series of short passes.
Well, that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. Neymar. And it's Hazard. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. He's made sure that that won't get through.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. Now it's Griezmann. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely feet. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Mohamed Salah. Lucas Moura. Alexandro. Conte. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Papastathopoulos. Conte. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's Griezmann. It's broken loose. A really good feat. Lucas Moura plays it forward. Salah. Ake. Well, it's normally around now that the managers think about making changes. Griezmann puts his foot on the gas. He'll have a dip!
I can't speak highly enough of the keeper after that save. Can't stop thinking about it.
Aubameyang. Lucas Moura. Alexandro.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Done very well to intervene.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Tries to stroke it through.
PES United showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And it's been taken straight back.
PES United merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And that's been won straight back.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Ronaldo gets on the end of it, and a header! Oh, what about that? And surely that has won the day!
PES United are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Terrific contest, it really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.